Hi, this is Shashank. I'm a solutions engineer here at Zoom Communications, and today I'll be doing a quick demonstration of Zoom Phone initial setup. In this demo, we will show you how to set up Zoom Phone for the first time, add users to your account, enable them for phone system, assign them licenses and numbers. And finally, we'll talk about a little bit on reporting and account-wide settings and how the end user experience will be. So it'll be an end-to-end demo. Let's get right into it. So for the purpose of this demo, what we will do is we have two accounts. This will be the account owner, the first account which has Zoom Phone licenses inside it, and this account, the one below, will be used as the account which gets migrated into this account. Right now, this is an independent account, but we will be inviting this account as well. All right, so let's go inside the main account, account owner. So you're looking at getshashanksina2@gmail.com. We do get a prompt that I have been enabled for Zoom phone system. So this is the first time setup. Just after purchase, customers will get this kind of a prompt. You can also do a setup from here, or you can go from the overview tab. So you can use the setup guide. We recommend that to follow the on-screen instructions. And let's just click let's go. Follow the blue buttons wherever there are. So the very first thing is we have to put country and address. So we are doing this demo for US region. I'll just move my video to here. Select United States. I've got the address with me right here. So it suggested me an address and it picked everything on its own. If not, you can just put it manually. This is important to set company's emergency address for E911 compliance. Click next. So Zoom Phone prompts you to enable some extension number. You can pick the default or put something like probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 digit or 6 digits. Uh, the whole idea is that you can also call your users intra-site or inter-site with extensions for on-net dialing, which would be free of cost over the Zoom Phone cloud network. This is not your 10-digit number, of course. We will be enabling you for that. So click next. Now it asks me, do I need to set up company number, like a mainline number for incoming IVR kind of use cases? I'll just go ahead and skip. You can go ahead and request a number from this screen as well. But we'll talk about those things later on. So now we have activated Zoom Phone by providing the addresses. I can invite users, assign the Zoom Phone licenses. If porting is your requirement, you can do that for US, Canada, or other regions wherever we support it. Uh, yeah, for now, let's quickly expand this page here. And now we see earlier we had overview tab, and now all of these options have started to show up. But before we go into Zoom Phone system, let's see how many users I have in this environment. And as expected, it's just one. So as I told you, the second part of this demo was to invite users, right? So I'll just go ahead and invite the other account. Now, if the other account has never signed up for Zoom, it will get an invitation that you are inviting a user and they'll do a first time setup, put their own passwords, and then they will be incorporated into your master account, right? So you do not set passwords for your employees. They have to do it themselves for the first time invitation. As part of this demo, this account already has a Zoom account, so it will get a different UI. It will be asked to consolidate the current account into this account. So we'll see how that goes. So the first prompt that I get now is, do I want to automatically activate Zoom for users, or do I want to do it as a manual setup later on when I'm ready with more users? For now, let's just keep automatic activation that once I enable, they get Zoom phone as well. So I've invited this user. It goes in the pending tab. In the meantime, let's just go ahead and see. I've got an account invitation to my Hotmail ID, and it says the Gmail account has invited my Hotmail account. Do I accept this? So I click yes, I accept that I am okay to be part of the other account, the company account. I click accept, and now It's doing a migration. It's transferring me over there. Let's just go back to that page, the, the Gmail account, and do a quick refresh. And now you can see it does not show you in the pending tab here. It should have moved to the active users. Perfect. So the migration was successful. The second part is already done now. Now let's go back to phone system management. Yeah. So over here, because we did automatic activation, the other user also shows up here. The Hotmail one, the Gmail is the account owner, the super admin. Both of them are activated at least. If you had set manual, then you would have to click add and add those users one by one. That's also one way to do it. So you can add the users and then assign them the license. But now that the users are already here, I'll just select this user and assign it a package. Now, before I go ahead and do that, let's first go inside the other account and see uh, what, how does it show up to me over there. So this is a regular account. As you can see, it just has the personal section. It does not have the admin section on the left-hand side. Yeah. And if I just go to phone, yeah, I can set up an extension and a pin. But right now, I don't have a 10-digit number assigned to me at all, right? I do have Zoom Phone Basic, but not the full experience, right? So it says Zoom Phone Basic here. So even if I get the dialer, I will not see a 10-digit number to make PSTN calls. All right, so let's go back to the main environment, maximize it, and assign the Hotmail ID a calling plan. All right, let me just do a quick refresh. Oops, I think I forgot to add the calling plan. Click confirm. Oh, perfect. Now I see US Canada Unlimited. So the license to call within US Canada allows me to do domestic calls unlimited. I also get 1,000 SMSs per number per day. But right now I have not given it a number. So that's the third part of our demo, to assign numbers. And if you notice in the left-hand side in my PBX, I've got so many options, and even phone numbers is a part of it. So if you click here, which would be the natural way to progress after users, license, numbers, you should be getting a prompt. But what we have done is we have moved this page recently to a different section altogether because as part of our carrier web portal. So all the number management for all our products gets done from this tab. So even if you're here, it gives you a prompt. If you click take me there, you will be redirected to the number management tab. So if I just close this on the browser and I go manually, I can select numbers from this page as well. One and the same thing. So let's go ahead and select a number for US Canada. It tells me I have two licenses. I'll just go by selecting a state in US. Let's go ahead with Florida, all locations, click search. I've got so many, some of them are even in series, 67, 68, 69. Uh, You can opt for two at once, reserve both of them, or if you want, you can take one for now. Let's go ahead and select one, 6967. And now this number is assigned to my account. No other customer of Zoom can get this because I have reserved it for now, right? Unless I unbind and delete this number, which then it sends it back to Zoom, right? Uh, let's go ahead and see if I can get a number for New York. I still have one license available, and what would be the experience be for New York? I click search, and it says no data right now, and I have to create a ticket, which is still fine. As an Zoom Phone administrator, I can simply request numbers from the tech support, and they will push out the numbers to my inventory. Most of the times you will find the numbers here as per the regions, but it is a possibility that you might have to raise a support ticket and the team will follow their SLAs and push out the numbers, right? Yeah. So same thing we can do for California. Uh, yeah, and it shows up the numbers. So most of the times, as I said, the UI will show you the numbers, but it's possible because it's subjective. So many customers of ours are requesting numbers, so the experience can be different. But yeah, at the end of the day, you will get a number tagged to your license. Yeah. So let's go ahead and pick the second number from California. I'll click done, and now I've got two numbers on my account. It's not assigned to anybody over here. Yeah. So I'll just click on the first number and I'll just scroll down and it says assigned to, where it says unassigned. Just leave it at user and select the second one because we are doing this for the Hotmail ID. This is the primary one. 800 is with the account owner, super admin. Uh, and if you notice here in the drop down, you can do multiple things. You can assign a phone number to so many kind of entities in Zoom Phone. You can enable telephony for Zoom rooms, common area phone, call queues, auto receptionists. We have not even talked about so many things. But for now, being an end user, a demo, we'll just stick to users and assign it. So as and when you've got probably 10, 15, 20 users, their names will start to show up here and you can assign them one by one or also do a bulk provisioning. So now I have assigned the number, and if I go back to my users and rooms, and if I see against my Hotmail ID, I should be seeing a number. Perfect. So against my Hotmail ID, if you notice, I have got 6967. I did reserve a number from California range, but I have not given it to myself. I'm an admin. I could be having a number if I desire, but most of the times an admins don't need it. Only the people in the organization who are making outbound calls or receiving incoming calls, they should be getting it, right? So we do not enforce that a phone system admin or a QA admin or a different kind of a reporting admin should have a number. That's not needed. Only the agents, the people who are calling, they have telephony needs, they should have a number and a license. Yeah. So that's the whole idea. Now we have done the number assignment part. Yeah. Uh, and even the number porting part, by the way, is from that page itself. We'll not go too deep into it, but the same blue button for adding a number, you can use that to go ahead with the process for porting of numbers if that is your use case. You can put a number here and check the portability if the losing carrier supports porting out and if Zoom can take it in. And then you'll have to follow some support articles to set right expectations, what would be the FAQs, at what time will the porting happen. All those things are supported, and then the numbers get migrated to Zoom. Yeah. All right. So now we have um, given the number and the license to this ID. Let's check if the dial pad is now showing in my Zoom account for that ID. So what I'll do is I'll log into Zoom client. This is the Zoom Workplace application. Oops, my bad. At Zoom, all of the products are integrated right within one application. So you don't have to toggle tags, maximize, minimize applications. Everything is inside one application. I've just now received probably an OTP, one-time passcode, because I'm logging into the VDI 362875. And now you can see I have a dialer on top. Uh, and perfect. I do see 6967 as a direct number assigned to me, right? So if you request a mainline company number for auto receptionist, even those can show up here. You can dictate outbound caller IDs for your employees. You can assign multiple DIDs, direct lines to your agents. Yeah, so many things you can do here. On the left-hand side, you get history, voicemail. You got little filters here. What's unread, read. You can even access the recordings from here. Uh, and yeah, even SMS is supported in Zoom Phone. Yeah. Let's do a quick uh, call and see if an outbound is working. I'm going to make an international call. Let's see what happens. All right. As you can see, yes, I'm getting an international call, and I'll just pick it up. Yeah. So you can see the mid-call controls. I can transfer it, I can mute it, I can add people into this call. Uh, I can even choose to record it manually. I can even elevate the Zoom phone call to a video conference call for my internal participants at my company, right? So it can be a three-way conference, but two of you can be seeing each other on video while doing the elevation, and the end user, who's the guy receiving the phone, he or she does not get to know, that it's a conference. And he stays connected. The experience same remains the same. So fantastic feature of elevating a Zoom phone call to a Zoom meeting call. Yeah, you can even park or flip the call, do call captioning. A lot of features. And by the way, Zoom phone also integrates with popular CRMs. Even if you have in-house CRMs, there is a method to integrate Zoom phone dialer onto your web-based CRM by means of Zoom phone Smart Embed. Yeah. So this call is running. Let me just go ahead and click record for now, just for testing purposes. Okay. So the caller would have ideally heard a prompt that this call is being recorded as per US federal laws. Consent is important, disclaimer is important. So they hear that little prompt. There are settings if you want to disable that prompt for your use case, but then your organization will be responsible uh, by unchecking that option. And I'll show you later what all settings I'm talking about. Right, so I'll be hanging up the call from here on my phone from where I picked it. Let's just go ahead and disconnect it. I've done that, and there it is. The call drops. Okay, and now you can see it shows up here in the history. Perfect. So I'll just go ahead and come out of this little demo so that we talk a little bit more on admin related stuff first. Yeah, so that was a quick test call on the Zoom client application on the Windows machine. Zoom phone, or rather Zoom app in general, the whole app. It's just one app for everything. It runs on Mac, on Windows, on Android, iOS, Linux, even on browser. So and also on desk phones. I'm using a Poly VVX 250. So Poly is a certified vendor for us, just like so many leading Grandstream, Audio Codes, Yealink. Avaya is certified, the J series. So we do understand organizations could be having some desk phones from before. They would want to integrate with Zoom phone. So we've got a nice little support article which you can follow to check if the hardware that you have is supported to run Zoom phone or not. So wherever you are, more or less, it's likely that Zoom phone can run on your endpoint and you can make or receive calls from there. Yeah. All right. So let's quickly test one other thing. Browser. So if I just go back from here to my end user account, and if I just go here and open the web app for Zoom phone, do I see that by default? Uh, no, I think I get so many other things, chat, meetings, but I don't see the dialer here. So it means the admin has not enabled it. So how to do that? I'll just go back from here. Now, this could be a use case for some organizations. Probably they want the dialing to happen from the browser. We do recommend Zoom Workplace application for best experience, but to each their own, right? If they want to dial from the browser, they sure can. So how to do that? For anything related to account wide settings, go under account management, account settings, and then locate Zoom phone. And from here, just do a control F and search for PWA, which is Progressive Web App. So the Zoom phone should run on browser. I'll just enable this. That's done. So everything related to Zoom phone is here, by the way, guys. Everything important, even the recording settings. Yeah? So if I search for recording, and there it is, automatic recording. Yeah, and ad hoc recording. So this is the prompt that I was talking about that the callers will hear. If you go ahead and uncheck that, sometimes we uh, get this kind of request, we just tell the customers the settings are all there, right? And you have to be cautious on how to use those settings and be responsible. Yeah, it's always recommended that the end users are aware that you are recording the conversation for compliance purposes. But if you want to disable it, this is how you would go ahead and do that. Anyways, let's just cancel from here, go back to the other browser. where I am in my web app. I'll just refresh this, and there we go. Now I see the dialer on the browser. Perfect. So now you can see the experience is the same. It's all consistent. Yeah, the UI is the same. Even on phone, Android, iOS, you'll see the little buttons in the same order. You can rearrange the buttons. Yeah, just like I've done now here. You can do that as well. Yeah. So all things important, you should be aware of Zoom Phone tab under account management, under account settings. Right. To finally wrap it up, there are so many other things that you can do with Zoom Phone. You can create IVRs, which we call as auto receptionist. Uh, Menu-based routing, you can create those kind of things inside here. Uh, you can put welcome, greeting prompt, business hours, where does the call go after hours, those kind of things. If you want to create call queues, or as it's sometimes called as ringer groups or hunt groups, that the call comes in and it should ring all the members at the same time, uh, or in a different fashion, round robin, longest idle, those kind of things for incoming basic kind of a contact center. Basic, I would say basic call queues, because yeah, contact center is a big word. We've got a different product for that. You can do that via call queues as well. You can even set up call monitoring. You can listen to a live call as well. Right, so all those things we provide you as features. You can do CRM integrations. Even the call recordings on our platform are totally, truly unlimited. There's no cloud storage limit that we impose. As you can see, this call was recorded. I can play it from here, or I can download it. If you have done CRM integrations, you can even play it from the CRM. It does get stored on our cloud, but you get a little playback button which shows the integration, and you get little dispositions of Zoom Phone when the call is established, so that the call notes are also passed back to the CRM. So really nice use cases that you can implement with our telephony tool, which is Zoom Phone. We have probably got around 8 million seats globally. We have also launched in India, which is a very highly regulated region, just like GCC nations. But yeah, we do offer 10-digit mobile numbers to our customers in India, and slowly we are launching in more and more states over there. Yeah. So I hope this demo for Zoom Phone setup was useful for you. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you again in the next video. Thank you.